Hi Capricorn, happy spring. I'm so happy you stopped by. My name is Mary. Welcome to Synchronicity Central. This channel has now changed names again for the third and hopefully what is the fourth charm. Isn't that how they say it? Third time's a charm, sorry. Hopefully it'll stay that way. I do believe it will. I just want to say right off the bat, if you want to skip ahead, I have timestamps below so you can go right past the intro to the cards. I've also set the information up below a little differently. So every deck is named with a chapter stamp. So like, for instance, this is the Heavenly Bodies Astrology Deck. So you'll see chapter 1 is the Heavenly Bodies Astrology Deck, and then each deck I use will be labeled and such so that you could go ahead and skip by the timestamps to a particular deck if you just wanted to. Though I do recommend the whole reading because if you were guided here, there's something here for you in it. I just want to say, so that's why I'm telling you, because the intro might be a little longer than usual. I changed the name because I seriously think I've discovered my purpose in life. Aside from channeling messages and cards and readings and writing and making things, truthfully, I really believe I'm kind of here to spread awareness of synchronicities because I believe that when we notice synchronicities, number one, it helps us through tough times, right? It's support from the other side. It's messages and important information. Also, number 3, it raises our vibration, which makes better things happen for us in our life. So it's very important to raise the vibration of ourselves. When we do that, we raise the vibration of everyone around us. And when we share stories of our synchronicities, this is something that really helps to raise the vibration of everyone around you, the collective consciousness or mass consciousness. So you're going to hear me saying on this channel a lot from now on, what's your synchronicity? Because a synchronicity could be something like you like hummingbirds and a hummingbird card comes out in the deck. Or the reading is 33 minutes long and 33 is your favorite number, or it's 10 minutes 17 seconds long and 10:17 is your birthday or someone close to you. I do that like with my dad a lot. I'll see like his birthday was 1/13. He passed in July, and so I'll if I see 1/13 on something, I'll be like, okay, I'm meant to see that. 113 views, 113 likes, length, minute 13 seconds, that kind of thing. Those are synchronicities, but there's so many million other ways you can see and have synchronicities. They confirm that messages are for you. They confirm you're in the right place. So they're little confirmations. They're ways to raise your vibration. The world needs to focus on these because the more we see them, the more they happen. So when you have a synchronicity and you go down and put it in the comments, you inspire everyone who reads to say, oh my gosh, I had one today too. I thought of a cardinal and I saw one. Or you know what I mean? I had every green light on the way to where I was going today, that kind of thing. And when you put that down in the comments, you literally raise people's vibration when they read it. They want to share their synchronicities and it just spirals out and it has that butterfly effect that's very positive. So that is my long introduction, Capricorn. Thank you for listening. I love my Capricorns. We're going to get into your reading. I have this Heavenly Bodies Astrology Deck I got for my birthday back in October, and between moves and all kinds of crazy life stuff, I haven't hardly got to work with it. So I'm hoping to get through all this round of readings for the spring for all signs. But I'm going to go to the book when we pull a card for you. So for Capricorn in love this spring, you know what? 1 second. I just want to... I'm having a sensitivity to smells today for some reason. I had a candle burning that I normally like and I had to put it out. So I'm going to, instead of sage and Palo Santo, I'm going to use a bell to clear this energy. For Capricorns. For the Capricorns guided here, and I do thank you for being a clear, concise channel ahead of time in advance for the Capricorn guided here. Call upon my guides and angels and the guides and angels of the Capricorn guided here to deliver through me what they need to know now the most about love for the next spring or whatever few months follow for the viewer. For Capricorn. So if you watch my readings, you know I do like to go until a card jumps, but I have been lately getting these intuitive hits to stop if it goes too long. So for the Capricorn guided here and their love life, for my Capricorns watching, what do I need to know now the most? What do they need to know now the most? I feel like this one wants to come. Fire. Let's get you one more. For the Capricorn guided here. Okay, conjunction. Hopefully I don't have any loud interruptions. There have been Comcast guys running around out here, and I saw one like in my fence. I'm like, why would they be coming in my yard? I had to restart your reading because of it. But I don't know. The internet was in and out last night, so there must be issues in the area. So we're going to look up this fire card. I'm going to go to the book, as I said here, see what it says. You're an earth energy and you got a fire card coming out. So it's interesting. We'll see what it says. Fire is the spark that starts all life, passionate and ever growing as it is fueled by its own well of inspiration. A fearless, optimistic force with with untiring faith in the vision it holds. Its flame burning in the lighthouse window, a beacon in the night. This card means make space for creativity and passion. Express freely without expectation. Oh no, I dropped it. I'm sorry. And I'm going to bump all of this. I'm so sorry. While I get the card off the floor. Okay. I have a very delicate setup here. I have a stand with my phone recording this, like up between my legs, sort of. So every time I move, it's like risking being bumped. So I'm like, please have mercy on me with the cards falling to the floor today. Oh my gosh. Okay. I hope I don't bump it again while I get situated. Okay. So sorry, Capricorn. My gosh. There's like a choppy energy for you today. It happened to me with trying to start once, and that guy in my fence like startling me. So anyways, make space for creativity and passion. Express freely without expectation through drawing, dancing, singing, or deep belly laugh with a friend. No matter the means, bliss lights a fire in your belly and brings you to your heart space. Nurture this connection to your uplifting, life-giving energy within. Remember how it feels. Let it be your guiding light as you move through the world. Your most vibrant life stems from the heart, and you must practice joy to hear its rhythm. So a big message coming in of bringing joy to your heart, a need for bringing joy to your heart. If you have been feeling stagnant or in a slump, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Hermit come out later. Or the Hanged Man, I'm sorry. If you've been feeling like you're stagnant or in a slump, or if you've been withdrawn, now is the time to try to get yourself out of that and do something that will bring your heart joy. This is going to help with any feelings of lack or need of flow. But there's an overall, I feel like this spring has sprung for you too, Capricorn, like the fiery blaze of spring ignites creativity. Creativity can just be like cleaning up and getting rid of clutter for spring cleaning and making your place like more comfy for yourself, So, but that kind of fire energy, the doing, the moving, the getting your heart pounding, the feeding your soul, this is what spring is calling for you to do. So we're going to look at the conjunction card. When two planets sit 0 degrees away from one another, they are deemed conjunct. This means symbolically they merge together and their energies are experienced as one. For ease of understanding, imagine two colors, blue and red, side by side, seeping into one another. What you see is purple, and while the blue and red still exist, they are indistinguishable from their new combined form. So what this card means, says a union, merging and coming together. So you're going to be coming together with somebody, it seems. There's a union that's going to be happening. And I get the feeling the universe is already like, don't lose yourself in this. If you've ever lost yourself in a relationship before, maintain your own self, you know, stay the blue or red while merging into the purple at the same time, if that makes sense, you know, like in the description. Be yourself while you merge into this new couplehood or relationship that you're going into, about to go into, have entered into, are already into. You have angelic support in deepening your sense of peace within. You are exactly where you're meant to be, Capricorn. Can you recognize every choice you've made and experience you've had as one tiny step toward this exact moment? Can you make peace with the past, forgive yourself and others, release resentment and regret, and sprinkle a little grace on wherever you've been? Trusting your past will help you step into the present and face the future fearlessly with love and openness and align with your highest path. Following inspired action, trusting that every fiery, painful, emotionally driven step you've taken in this life you've been gifted led you to here, which is exactly where you're supposed to be, even if that doesn't feel right for some of you at the time, right now. Even if it feels uncomfortable, painful, not where you're supposed to be, you are. Every choice you made was for a reason, and it got you to, it's going to get you to someplace very special. So, you know, be feeding your heart. There's a union coming in for you, and the universe wants you to understand that everything that happened to you had to happen the way that it did to get to where you are going. And to get to where you're going is a really beautiful union. All right, so now we're going to pull. Oh no, what is happening? I dropped. Okay, thank God I dropped the little book that goes with the next deck I'm about to use, which is the Oracle of the Seven Energies, a very beautiful deck. I also got for a previous birthday, not this one like the astrology deck, but the one before, on a really special trip to Maine. After my father-in-law passed away and my husband and I had been separated for a few years, was the first step to reconciliation. So we have, look at that. So we've had a couple, we have red, which is the root chakra, which is representative of the earth and grounding energy. And then we have earth magic coming in with a pair of feet, getting grounded to the soil, absorbing the beautiful earth energy. And we have a 1 coming in, the start of something. We're going to, what else for Capricorn? Capricorn, wow, the cards are coming out now fast. Okay, 32, quieting the mind. Now remember, like some of these things could be your synchronicity. 1 might be significant to you in some way. 32 might be significant to you in some way. We have card 47 at the bottom right now. It's just really pretty. I just thought I would show you that. Anyways, so we're going to go to card 1, Earth Magic. It's a really beautiful deck. I really love it. So, being grounded in nature, the quiet, dark place where all things begin, where essence is first ignited, right? Fire, there's a candle here and the word ignited coming in. Before manifestation, knowing you are part of the earth as she is part of you. Earth magic speaks to the intrinsic relationship that you and all living things have with the consciousness of earth, also known as Gaia. Imagine the oak tree that begins its journey as an acorn, gathering the life force energy it needs from the earth so it can sprout up from the ground. Because you are a part of nature, you follow the same cycle of manifestation. Everything you are, your evolution, and the successful manifestation of your dreams begin below the surface of consciousness until an idea comes, conviction takes hold, and something meaningful can be planted. Be still for a moment. Quiet your thoughts and imagine anchoring your energy to the sacred quality of being part of this living earth. Do this mindfully to connect to this divine intelligence with the power to create the perfect form from the essence of a tiny spark of life. Indeed, this is miraculous. This message now is to trust, just like here, that the seeds you planted in your field of dreams are in good hands, right? It said trust the universe, trust your past, trust the steps. And this one is coming out saying the same thing. It's time for you to trust that the seeds you planted in your field of dreams are in good hands. The earth is a conscious, divine source of love that is doing its part on your behalf. Slow down and take in the beauty of life right now, and trust that trust that what you are intending is being nourished and is growing. There will be plenty of time later to tend to your garden, to water it and weed it. Great magic is germinating underground, working its way to the surface to deliver more blessings than you can imagine. Let it. That is so amazing. 2 times you've been asked to trust. You have a 1, which is significant of a new beginning. A 32, which is a 5 in numerology, which is significant of change. We have indication of a passionate energy coming in for you, and a union coming, emerging and coming together. Go out into the earth, put your bare feet down if you are in a place to do so, wherever you can really ground. I used to be in a climate that was, wintertime. It was covered in snow and ice. So I would go out, and first thing I would do every day was put my palms on a tree and just close my eyes and feel that just strong energy of the tree just kind of permeating me, and asked to be grounded to the energy of Mother Earth. And it really made a difference in my life. Because Capricorn, it seems like that really you have some new beginning here, and you want to be grounded, and you want this fire to be ignited, and it's going to be really lovely from what I'm seeing so far. We're going to go to 32, quieting the mind. That's kind of goes with this, when you're out, she's all alone. She's just absorbing good energy and just being quiet with herself and the earth, and letting the earth work its magic, which is very healing. There's a movie, full-length documentary on YouTube called The Earthing Movie, I believe it's called. It's very interesting as far as if you're more interested in learning about grounding and what it can do for you and your health. I really liked it. And I'm sorry if I'm bumping my camera stand. So this card is so pretty. Look at all the colors. Quieting the mind. Meditation as a commitment, the need for silence and peace within despite chaotic outer conditions, letting go of the monkey mind and mindfulness. Those are the key concepts of this card. Life is chaotic, busy, loud, frenetic, and overwhelming. Some days all that noise is like the roar of thunder echoing around you, and it feels as if you're being pummeled by a rainstorm. Isn't this why we take vacations? To get away from somewhere peaceful? To get away somewhere peaceful? Not from somewhere peaceful. In spite of the surrounding din of the world, today you need to slow down and find a bit of peace. So go ahead and take a deep breath right now. Make a commitment to be still, if only for 5 minutes. Count your breaths and be mindful of every one of them. Know that you have all the time in the world to do things that need doing. Everything is perfect as it is. Our core beliefs about the world originate in our thoughts and feelings, which then become our perceptions. If our thoughts are all over the place, that is how we will experience the outer world. But what if the outer world didn't matter at all? What if at our center there were a place that is always calm, where the mind doesn't have a million things to say, where problems and challenges aren't nearly as important as we think they are? Today requires you take an internal break to go to that silent space to regroup. Meditate on the stillness within. Choose a peaceful mind and nothing else. You will be amazed at how easily everything falls into place once you do. So I'm going to, let's see here, take an internal break. I'm going to write this down for you for 1 second. Capricorn, I'm so sorry, because when I make your title, I won't remember what was most important for you, because after doing several readings, I'm going to make a note here. Time for an internal break. Fire is about to erupt in a good way. Yeah, because you're about to unite. All right, I'm so sorry, Capricorn. I have so much coming to me during readings, and after I do a couple readings, I'll go to upload these later and be like, what was the Capricorn message? What was the Taurus message? What was the, you know what I mean? So I have to make a note when it pops out at me what the universe really wants you to hear. go within. You have things brewing that are going to require you to be grounded and stay stable in your energy, and creativity and synchronicities and anything that you can do to make you happy is going to help. And getting out in nature in any way that you can, even if it's just a hand on a tree for a few minutes, is going to be highly beneficial to you. We're going to pull one of these twin flame. I can't remember the name of these, but let me see. Twin Flame deck by Liv Tarot. Like I said, they're all listed below. For the Capricorn guided here in love for this spring 2022, what do they need to know now the most? What does the Capricorn guided here need to know now the most for their love life with the Capricorn? I have such a special place in my heart for you Capricorns, because I swear I did. I've been struggling to get, my channel to grow like everybody's starting out. And I've had so much that I haven't been able to consistently dedicate. So that's made it worse. But when I first started this channel, I was in such a really dark place in my life, and it was the light for me. And I wasn't getting any views. And I put up a Capricorn video one day, and all kinds of you, like 400 of you, subscribed at once. It was insane. I was crying. I was so happy. It was everything I needed to get me through that awful day, which I had many of at that time. I was just not in a good place. So I really have, because you guys kind of are the first to like feed my desire to see my channel grow more and realize I could do it. And you gave me hope during darkness. So Capricorns always have a really special place in my heart because of that. So we have crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion, follow your intuition. We have fifth dimension, intuitive communication. You are connected at the soul level. So you have somebody in or coming into your energetic field that you are connected with on a soul level, or you're going to be connected with on a soul level. And 5D, you've been connecting with this person and you've been together before in 5D. And now this is coming in, this card here, a union is telling me coming together is going to be taking place in the 3D, where us humans find it more comfortable, even though it's so important and it's so amazing on the other side too. If you just tune in and silence yourself and feel the love, you can feel that love on the other side here in the physical more easily. Crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion. So you follow your intuition. So you're being asked to follow your intuition, Capricorn, on something coming in. You have a decision to make. It may not be the easiest. Some of you, maybe not all, but some of you have a decision to make, and you're going to be a little confused about that. But follow your intuition and your heart, okay? It's going to help you make that choice. And now we're going to pull a divine feminine and divine masculine twin flame journey card for each side here. Capricorn. For the Capricorn guided here, and the loved life in the next few months. For the divine feminine, where's the divine feminine energy? Surrender, freedom, letting go of negativity, listening to higher wisdom from self, right? Following your intuition, shifting out of ego and into soul self. And that would be absolutely that would make perfect sense, shifting out of ego and into soul self, because you've had multiple cards asking you to ground and trust in your journey and trust in the choices of the past. That said voice. Okay. Oh, a voice came right back out. I put it back in and it came back out. Courageously speaking one's truth. So there might be part of your feminine energy or the divine feminine part of this connection who needs to speak their truth, to keep their boundaries, to keep their sense of self, might need their voice to be heard. Balance, feeling harmonious within due. I don't know why I'm having a hard time reading. Feeling harmonious within due to both female and masculine energies being balanced. Okay, that was worded weirdly, that's why. Feeling harmonious due to both feminine and masculine energies being balanced. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw, I'm surprised we didn't see a yin yang card come out. So it's asking you, look, I mean, there's just so much of like a woman alone out in nature, other than here, because this is what the woman alone, or the feminine energy of the connection is trying to get to, trying to manifest this union that the cards are showing coming in. So a need for some balance for the divine feminine, a need for her voice to be heard, a need to surrender, let go, and trust. Trust, trust, trust. Everything has happened for a reason, and you're right where you are meant to be. I'm going to just shuffle these because I feel called to do it again. Capricorn, divine masculine. Where's the divine masculine at? The next few months, where's the divine masculine's energy in their love life for the Capricorn guided here? I wanted to try to keep all these readings at like 15 minutes, but it's always impossible. For the Capricorn guided here. Oh, divine masculine is into music. Messages received through music and lyrics. So divine masculine might be into music. Also, it just might be that, okay, the universe is like, hey, you know, your love is waiting. Your divine feminine is waiting. I'm going to remind you of moments with her, even if you've never met, in songs. Because there's going to be like a calling to seek and go to the one that this divine masculine is meant to be like with. And songs are a guiding factor. Okay. I can't do it. So divine masculine is having a problem with optimism. Needs to be in a more optimistic state of mind. Look at this. Contemplation and commitment coming out, though, together at the same time. This divine masculine is eventually is contemplating proposing or taking this relationship to some other next level with his divine feminine. That is probably why we're getting this union and coming together card, because there is a divine masculine who's sitting out in nature while his divine feminine is sitting out in nature. They're calling to each other. He's being called in through signs and synchronicities like music. He's been in a little bit of a negative mental space. However, he is contemplating some sort of higher commitment. And even if you haven't met yet, it's like, I'm ready to meet somebody. I'm ready to have a relationship. I'm really ready for this. I want to commit to someone. That feeling is there energetically. And you're going to call each other in. I mean, look at this. You're on the 5D. You're both at a crossroads. That's what contemplation is. So we're going to pull some regular tarot and get a little more insight before we wrap up your reading, Capricorn. This is it's so good so far. It's just, wow. It's just amazing for you guys. It feels like such good, relaxing energy of this love either coming back around or coming in. But either way, this person is going to be new, meaning they're not going to be either the way they used to be, or they're not going to be somebody you've met before. I thought something flipped in here. Anyways, it felt like it did. I feel like it flipped and went back in. Maybe it didn't. Okay. For the Capricorn guided here, what do they need to know about this love life for the next few months? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Some of you are definitely getting somebody from the past returning, and I'm sorry if you don't want that. Somebody's in their nostalgia about you. You might be in your nostalgia about them, and this can also be about reconciliation. This can also be about letting go of the past, which might be what some of you are choosing to do at this crossroads. If this person comes back around, the new beginning you're waiting for, you'll feel it in your soul, might not be with them, and you'll release, and then this amazing solid, balanced situation is going to come in, and any kind of animosity and turmoil and chaotic energy will then dissipate. For those of you that applies to, there are some chaotic energy for some of you. Yeah, you've had somebody in your life who maybe is a little shady, who has gotten away with things behind your back. There has been deception. And so the universe is asking you, Capricorn, do you want to do this again? And if you decide that it isn't good for you and you don't want to do it again, and you don't want the drama and the chaos and the freaking behind your back crap that used to be in the past, let that go and just choose better for yourself from now on. I know that's easier said than done. But because it doesn't matter. There's such an amazing path that awaits. And if you listen to that intuition, Capricorn, and you turn away somebody who isn't good for you, boy, you better believe that your blessings are going to explode, because you have such an amazing other situation coming in. Yeah, we have Judgment. That can be another card of reconciliation. So there could be that some of you are going to be like leaving this bad stuff behind, some of you, and reconciling with somebody from the past. You could reconcile the situation within your own self even, and close it out and leaving it behind with this final judgment here, because you're going to have an offer coming in that is going to be a lot better for you if you let go of things that are not good, you know, for you. Oh gosh, Capricorn. I dropped a book. I dropped a card earlier, and now one of your cards went down again. I'm going to try not to bump all of this. Yeah, we have King of Wands, a fiery, passionate energy coming in here. There can be a very romantic, very fiery, energetic person. Your King of Wands will be good for you. Spark passion, flames, charm, desire. Just use your intuition to make sure they're the one that is your true soul connection. That is the person you want to be sure that you end up with. Ask the universe, what do I need to do? What do I need to choose to have the path that's best for me unfold, right? The star with healing coming in. Look at that, Ace of Wands. You have a brand new beginning coming in, Capricorn. A brand new beginning. And the one part of it tells me that it is in manifestational phase, which is getting close to fruition. We have the thought, which is the swords, the action, and that comes after the emotions. So we'd have the swords, and the emotions would be the cups, and then the wands would be like, okay, you're doing something now to make this happen. It's coming into fruition. You're doing something in your energy that is manifesting a stable, more grounded love for you. And that might come with a hefty choice. Healing might come with a hefty choice. And that might be closing out the cycle. I just saw the World card when I split the deck. I almost felt like we should leave it on that Ace of Wands. I can't see to tell you how long your reading has been going. About 32 minutes. Oh, look, and we had card 32 up there. Is there anything else? Is there anything else for the Capricorn's love life? You just need to take inspired action for sure, because you definitely have things that need to be let go of. You need some nurturing, okay? Yeah, you definitely need to keep your boundaries, and you need equal give and take. You need reciprocity in love. And that is what the universe is trying to gift you, Capricorn. Reciprocity, equal give and take, a place where your voice is heard, a place where your voice and the things that it produces, like your feelings and emotions and what it relays, matter. It's where your voice matters. It's where you matter. It's where your boundaries and your feelings matter. And you're like going into this fiery union coming in for sure. And for some of you, that is going to require a difficult choice to close finally something out that has been not great for you in the past. And there will be some of you that are going to find that there's going to be reconciliation that actually is good for you. So Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed your messages. Those are all the messages I have for you today. Thanks for sticking around for the whole reading. Take care.